Hello everyone, this is Muhammad Hamza from IIPC Automation, and today in this video, I'm going to make a recap of my previous video, and I'm going to share some additional information how to resolve the error related to Siemens Automation Manager, License Manager. And because in my previous video I shared two steps how to resolve this error. The initial error was that the automation license manager is not starting because the service is keep on getting stopped by either the Windows update or by system error or by some by the Siemens files are corrupted or missing. So any reason the ALM is not getting started, and if you try to open the TIA portal, it's giving an internal error that the automation license manager has some error, or if you try to open step 7, it also gives that please reinstall your license manager. Now, the first step remains the same. Just a quick recap. You have to open if you are getting this error, then what you are going to do, you are going to forcefully start it using the task manager. Right click on your task manager taskbar, go on to your processes. If you see these two over there, it means your ALM is working. So if you are getting an error, it means these services are not available in your process section and they are not running in the service section. By any chance, if you find the ALM service, so might be possible it will be stopped. My case, it is running because my TIA portal is right now running and fixed. So what you are going to do, click on if this ALM service is available, click on it, right click on it and open services. If it is not available, click on any of the service and right click on it and click on open services. Now when you're going to open the services, you're going to see, after alphabetically rearranging them, you will see the automation license manager at the bottom of A section, and over there in your case it will be stopped, or might be possible over here, if in my case it's saying showing automatic. In your case might be possible it will be disable or manual. Any case, you open the properties, you change it to automatic, press OK, and then again go on to the properties, press on start. Since my start is not working because my service is running, in your case it will be showing start. Press on start, click on OK, kill this window, and then now at this time, if your ALM service is running, now try to open the ALM service. If at this point your ALM service is working perfectly fine, you will be able to see all your keys available and no other error will be displayed on your screen while you're trying to open the automation license manager. But at any point, if you get any sort of error that looks like similar to this one, when you try to open your ALM and you're getting this error that this setting is configurable with the menu command file, any sort of error like this one, or you get this error, no product could data could be retrieved from the drive, or fail to initialize. So if you are getting these sort of error while you're trying to run your ALM, it means your ALM still not fixed. So the first step remains same as my previous video, but now there is a slight change in the second step, and there is a new step, third step, which I concluded after talking with few of my peoples that they are getting some additional errors. The reason is because the file missing files, this and unable to identify which version of the automation license manager they have to install. Now, what I'm talking about is, in my previous video, I told that if you're getting if the first step fails, you are not able to load your ALM, then what you're going to do, you are going to go on to the Siemens website and you're going to install one file. So one of them. So there are two files available, version 6.2 and version 6.0. Now you have to install any one of them to update your ALM so that it starts working. Because might be possible that your ALM, your Windows update has messed up with your ALM and it's not working. So you have to update your ALM service. Now, for that, you have to know which ALM's version do you have. For that, you can do it by two methods. Either open your ALM and go on to about section. You will see the version over here. The other method is, and in your case, when the ALM is not working, it means you cannot open your ALM. So in the other case, you have to open your TIA portal, go on to your project view, go on to your health section and installed software, go down and click on the detailed information, and you will see over here that there is the automation license manager version is written over here. So from here you can check the license manager version, and you have to install the respective file from this website, either version 6.2 or version 6.0. Now, if you don't have the access to download these files, contact me through WhatsApp or email. I will give you the downloaded files, because I have already downloaded the files in my downloaded folders. So I have both files available. But now, since you have downloaded them, keep it in the download folder. Do not install it until unless you have confirmed that all your files are present in the actual folder of Siemens. Now, where you're going to see that, because the second step is applicable to those who have all the files in their Siemens. If you have a missing file folders, you have to go for the third step first, and then you have to come back to the second step. Now, for for checking this, you have to go to your C drive, then go to your common files, and then again to your common files. Sorry, to program files, and then to the common files, and then to your Siemens folder, and then to SWS. Now pause this video, open your folder, same folder, and counter check all the files with my files. If these files are available in your both of the folder, SWS, these files should be available. ALM service, these files should be available. Most of the cases I saw this DLL file was not available. So there are two possibilities: either only this file is missing, or might be possible or any other place the Siemens files are missing. So the best way is to reinstall your ALM, so that all the missing files should be working, and should be working properly, and should be at where they should have to be. So what you are going to do, uh, if you have no file missing, you are going to install the update of version 6.2 or 6.0, depending upon the version that you just checked through ALM or through TIA portal. Number one thing. Number two thing, if your file is missing, do not install the update. Go for the third step. What you are going to do is you are going to go on to the control panel. You're going on to the uninstall update programs, and over here you are first, before uninstalling the program, make sure that you have the original TIA portal software that you use to install the TIA portal initially when your system was scratch, you did not have any sort of Siemens software available on it. You would have used some of the for your software official setup to install the TIA portal. So in my case, I used TIA portal version 19, so I have those files available over here. So in your case, whatever software did you use, you have to make sure that you have the availability of that software available with you. And if you have, then what you're going to do, you're going to go down and check for the automation license manager. Only the automation license manager, nothing else. You're going to uninstall the automation license manager by clicking over it and uninstalling it. I'm not going to uninstall my automation license manager, but in your case, if you have a missing file issue, you have to uninstall the automation license manager. And I'm again repeating, only the automation license manager from all your Siemens things. You just have to uninstall the automation license manager. After installing, reboot your system, and once you are rebooted, try to open your initial setup that you use to install it, and then over there that setup will give you three options. These will be the three options that you will see when you try to open your initial setup. Now this setup, you have to go with the repair option. Don't go with the modify option. The reason you don't have to go with the modify option is because if you run it, what it's going to do, the whole of the TIA portal that you have updated, it will come back to its initial position, and again you have to run all the upgrades again. So don't go with the modify one, go with the repair one. It will only fix those things that are initially uninstalled or are corrupted. So it will going to be repairing all the missing files of your ALM and will reinstall the ALM from the basic version. Now, after the third step, once your ALM is installed again and the missing file issue has been resolved, now you have to update the ALM again by the second method that I have told you. You have to run the file that I have already shared the link in the comment section. You have to install any one of them, respective to what ALM version do you have. For my case, it was version 6.2. For your case, it might be possible version 6.0. So respective to your ALM, install that this file. And if you do not have an access to downloading these files, contact me. I'll share with you. I have shared with hundreds of people, so I'll share it with you too. So after that, after updating the setup, you have to reboot your system. This is important because some people try to install it, and as soon as the setup finished, they try to run the setup, and they are saying that we have the same error again and again. So I asked them to please reboot, because updating the system means you have to reboot so that those settings can take change in the system. So rebooting is must after installing the update, and inshallah that will be working fine. There is one another important issue that I have to talk about, that when you people are installing the Siemens software, make sure 100% that your computer name must not have any sort of a space. Like, look over here, my device name does not have any sort of space. It says IIPC automation, but it does not have any sort of space in between them. If you want to change, so for that, make sure before installing any update, you make sure that your PC name must not have any sort of space. If you have, go on to your properties, go on to your domain and work, go on to your change, remove the space, press on OK, and restart your computer. Restarting your computer is mandatory whenever you changes any property of your system or you try to install any update, because it will take rebooting procedure, so that all the changes must be made in the system after reboot. It will not going to immediately change everything in the system. So reboot is must. So after installing the update, it will perfectly work your ALM. If still you have an issue, please contact me with my WhatsApp or through my email. Have a good day. I hope you would have liked the video. If there is any problem or any missing information, let me know. I'll make a new video for that. And if you like the video and it helped you resolving your problem, please give a like and subscribe the channel, and have a good day.